Hi Aquarians, it's Lisa Ann Rooney, medium, intuitive life coach, spiritual mentor, and author. This is your mid-month August 2022 general reading, and I thought I would just pop on, see what's going to happen for the rest of this month for you guys before we get into September. And if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. That would help me grow my channel. So let's see what is happening for you guys in the rest of August. Okay. The energy is really interesting for the rest of the month. It's like this combination of not completion, but kind of having done some work, having come to this place where you're like, I've done some work. I'm going to move towards what it is that I want, or I have been moving towards the things that I want. And now it feels like everything's going to come together, which is awesome. I mean, that's one of the things that I love about the death card. Whenever the death card shows up, oh, you do have the death card. But it's one of the things that I love about it is because in life we always have all these struggles and, and learning experiences. And when everything starts to come together and finally we grow as people, we grow and we evolve, and then everything comes together and changes, and it's like, oh, all of that finally paid off. It's wonderful. And that's the feeling that I have for you guys for the rest of this month going into September, October. So exciting. So the energy for the rest of the month is really about everything happens for a reason, happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. Remembering that we can control what we do, what energies we put into things, what energies we don't put into things, actions we take, actions we don't take. And when we do that and we let go of all the things we can't control, we start to actually have more energy, and we start to send out energy that is more focused. And we just stop worrying about the things. The card reminds me a lot of the Serenity Prayer, where it's kind of like, you learn the difference in whatever has been happening in the last little while about what, to do what you can do, let go of what you can't do, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. And now that you understand that and you're moving towards that and working with that, and we're humans, sometimes we fall into, oh my God, I need to control this situation and I need to make this happen. Once you let go of not controlling it and just doing your part, then everything flows so much better. And it's amazing how things come together. People I know that really work in that area of life, like that's how they focus and function in life. Things just flow, like opportunities come in because we're not fighting against things or getting stuck at a time. It just all comes together. What helps you do that is really kind of being grateful for heartache, being grateful that, oh my God, thank God that didn't work out because I'm in this place right now, or I'm moving towards this place. If I was still in that situation, things would be horrible. But thank God that I had that heartache, and it pushed me into where I am now, and amazing, or pushed me into moving in this direction. And now I'm so happy and grateful, because if I would have been stuck back there, it would have been horrible. So it's being grateful for heartache. Even when it comes to health and fitness, the same thing. It's like, I'm grateful that I hit that place, or I got to that place, because it taught me how I didn't want to be, and now I'm going to move towards what I want to be. For the rest of the month, what they really want you to focus on is, hard work earning the success. It's understanding that sometimes we have to tangibly walk through things in order to achieve things. Reading a book or knowing that it happens, we don't really learn, and we don't really move in the direction. We don't gather what we need. So by earning your success and tangibly walking through things, it changes the whole scenario. I used to hate this card. I'd see it and go, oh my God, not another life lesson. But then I start to realize that people who get this, who have to tangibly walk through things, it's actually a really great way of being. And when you start to look at life that way, it's kind of like, okay, great. What am I learning now? What am I gathering here now? So you walk into every situation knowing that you're gathering information and knowing that it's just going to make you a better person. So people that get handed things, because, we tend to, be a little bitter at times when you see things and you're like, man, things just come easy to those people. How does that happen? Or I wish that those things were just handed to me. And what I realized is those people really are empty inside. If the world started falling around them, they wouldn't know how to survive, what to do, or how to accomplish anything. Where people that tangibly have learned and have gone through hard things and have gathered information are full people. So they're like, I can deal with this. We may get nervous that we don't want to go through something else, but at the same time, when we gather all this information, it's like, oh my God, I can handle anything. The old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's what this card's all about. It's like, I've gathered so much information, I can go through anything. And I look at every situation as this is another school, this is where I'm learning. And it's just gonna help me down the road, right? So it's making me a full person. And I'm not gonna be the shallow person who crumbles when something happens. I'm strong and I can kick butt. The energy of what's going on right now is about balance, working on balance and continuing to move forward, breaking some habits, letting go of things that aren't serving you anymore and continuing to move forward. As you move in the direction, this is the kind of feeling that I was getting before, it is that you have a victory. You have victory in what you're working on. Victory, whether that's body, mind, or spirit, you have victory and it gets you to where you want to go and then on to the next thing. Because we're never done. We're always moving forward, which I love. The near future card is my favorite card, and people think I'm crazy, but it is I think people who don't know tarot think it's crazy, but people who know tarot understand why I like the death card so much. The death card is that basically the old you is gone and in comes this new version of yourself. People always compare this to the butterfly. It's, you go through this metamorphosis and then you come out and you're this new person. You've gone through all this stuff. It's changed you. You've grown, you've learned, you've achieved things, you've had victories, and then you're this new person. So I just think it's amazing. It's a great card. So you have that coming through into September, October, and into the new year. And then when you realize that the more balanced you are, the more success that comes to you, you become this magnet to success when you are balanced. So just remember that, Aquarians, as you move forward, you must be balanced. And that looks different for everybody. And I just had this discussion with someone about, balance. Being balanced is about the scale. So sometimes you have to work a little hard and then you balance. And then sometimes you have to have a little fun and then you balance, right? So it's constantly balancing. It would be ideal to be, completely balanced, but I don't think that's human nature. I think we have to go up and down as long as we remember and we don't make them so extreme, that we just remember to stay here and we go up and down. But we always come back to balance. And as you do that, you become almost connected to the universe and you become this magnet to the law of attraction and you can attract whatever it is that you want to you. The energy that's all around you for the rest of this month is about all the hard work, everything you're putting into your life, body, mind, and spirit starts to pay off. So again, this feeling of victory, everything starts to come together. So just continue to move forward. If it hasn't yet for you, just keep moving forward because it's right there, ready to all come together. The advice for the rest of the month, and always actually for you guys, is about listening and balancing your intuition with your head and your heart, right? So a lot of times our head gets involved. Our gut might tell us to go and do something, I really should go and do that, or yeah, that's the opportunity I need to go towards. And then our head gets involved and doubt starts to come and the little devil comes on the shoulder and it starts telling you, don't do that, you suck, or whatever it is. So you need to balance that. So, because we have to think about, is this a good opportunity? Isn't it a good opportunity? But if fear comes up, because the head is where fear lives. So if fear comes up, you have to go and you're saying, no, I'm not going to do that. Is it because your head's talking you out of it? Or is your intuition telling you it's not the right thing, right? So just remember, if your gut tells you to do something, listen to that first. Yes, you have to have a discussion between the rest, your head and your heart. But remember that your head will always, not always, but until you become really balanced, it may start talking to you and telling you not to do something and talk you out of an opportunity. So make sure you're balancing that in the next coming months. But again, always. The outcome cards, so this is going into the end of this year, into the new year. It's again about balance, which is, so that's all through this reading. Also, they're saying that you have both cards of evolution, both cards of change and growth with the Death card, and now you have the Ten of Swords, which is all about stick a fork in you. You're done. You're done being the person that you were. You're moving on to being a new person, and that's it, right? Your energy is leveling out, and it's going higher. You're attracting better things to yourself, better people, better opportunities. And you're just not going to accept anything else. So amazing. They're also saying when it comes into the new year, you can actually exhale. It's almost like all this stuff starts coming together and you go, oh, okay. It's all coming together. I can see it happening now. I can see it all playing forward. It's all movement forward. I can relax and then get back up and fight again. So there's a lot coming, a lot achieving in the rest of this month, and then moving forward into the rest of the year, and then into the new year, there are some fabulous things coming for you. So I can't wait to see how it all comes together. So excited for you. If you would please like, subscribe, and share, I'd really, really appreciate it. It would help me grow my channel. Also, I still have the competition going on for August. If you make a comment in one of the videos, I will enter you into a draw to win a full recorded reading, in-depth, personalized for yourself, and that will be really fun. Be able to meet some of you. Look forward to it, and I will see you in September.
Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken.